Now we will discuss about each and every quadrant, the location of front view and top view, right? Suppose object is in first quadrant, object क्या है तो कि object is in first quadrant, then we can say that object is above horizontal plane and in front of vertical plane, right? This is the first quadrant, this is your object. Observer will be at infinite distance from the object. Observer will be at infinite distance from the object. These are the rays coming out from the observer. You can see they are parallel with each other and perpendicular to the plane of projection. Hence this projection is known as orthographic projection. Clear? Now observer is looking the object from the front. So on this vertical principal plane, which view is going to obtain? So we can say that the front view is going to obtain, right? Observer is looking the object from the infinite distance from the top. So this is the object, this is the direction of observer. So on this horizontal principal plane, कयो view મળશે તમને? Top view is going to obtain, right? So now from the position of observer, we are not able to see front view and top view both. So what we are supposed to do, we will tilt horizontal plane 90 degree in clockwise direction. So the new position will be like this. This is your reference line, front view, and this will be your top view. This is vertical plane, this is horizontal plane, right? So whenever object is in first quadrant, you have to draw the front view above the reference line and top view below the reference line. This reference line is nothing but it is the intersection of horizontal plane and vertical plane. Okay? Now if we talk about the side view, the left hand side view will be on right side of the front view and right hand side view will be on left side of the front view, right? So this is the first angle projection method. So કેવા છે આને? First angle projection method. According to first angle projection method, front view is above the reference line, top view is below the reference line, left hand side view will be on right side of the front view, right hand side view will be on left side of the front view. Clear? So when object is in first quadrant, you have to utilize this method. બરાબર છે? Now the second angle projection method, that means object will be in second quadrant, right? Now object is in second quadrant, that means object is behind vertical plane and above horizontal plane. Am I right? Object will be above horizontal plane and behind vertical plane. Observer will be at infinite distance from the object. This distance is infinite. The rays from the observer are parallel with each other and perpendicular to the plane of projection, right? Whether the observer is able to see the object from this position in the direction of front? No. Answer is no. Why? Because vertical plane is in between object and observer. So first we need to assume that vertical plane is transparent. Then only observer will able to see the front view of the object. And if the vertical plane is transparent, then on that transparent vertical plane, front view is going to obtain. Clear? Now observer is looking the object from the top. So on the horizontal principal plane, object's top view is going to obtain. This is front view, this is top view, right? So now position of the observer, if we want to see the front view and top view both, so we can't see the top view. To visualize the top view, for the easiness of for the comfort of the observer, we will tilt horizontal plane 90 degree in clockwise direction. This rotation is common, right? So if we rotate the horizontal plane 90 degree in clockwise direction, the top view is going to overlap with the front view above the reference line, right? So this overlapping is the reason why second angle projection method is not practically used. Clear? So according to second angle projection method, projection of point it is going to be used, but in case of 2D or 3D object, we will not use second angle projection method. Clear? So in case of second angle projection method, or else we can say whenever object is in second quadrant, then front view and top view are going to overlap above the reference line. The major reason why we are not using the second angle projection method. Okay? Moving ahead towards the third quadrant, the object is in third quadrant, right? Third quadrant means below horizontal plane and behind vertical plane. Object is below horizontal plane and behind vertical plane. Observer क्या से तो कि observer will be at infinite distance from the object, right? Rays from the observer or rays from the object are parallel with each other and they are perpendicular to the plane of projection. Hence this is known as orthographic projection, right? Again, are we able to see the object from the position of observer? The answer is no. Why? Because vertical plane is there in between object and observer. So what we have to assume? We have to assume that vertical plane is transparent. Then only we will see the object. So if vertical plane is transparent, then on that transparent vertical plane, front view is going to obtain. Now observer is looking the object from the top. Again there is a plane of projection in between observer and object. Again we need to assume that horizontal plane is transparent. Then only observer will able to see the object, right? So on that transparent horizontal plane, top view is going to obtain. Done? Now from the position of observer, front view and top view both are not visible. Only front view is visible, top view is not visible. So for the comfort of the observer, we will tilt horizontal plane 90 degree in clockwise direction. So top view is going above the reference line, front view is falling below the reference line. So whenever object is in third quadrant, we are supposed to draw front view below the reference line and top view above the reference line. Talking about the side views, left hand side view will be drawn on left side of the front view and right hand side view will be drawn on right side of the front view. This is as per third angle projection method. So whenever object is in third quadrant, you have to draw front view below the reference line, top view above the reference line, left hand side view on left side of the front view, right hand side view on right side of the front view. Okay? Moving ahead towards the fourth quadrant. Object is now in fourth quadrant. Right? Fourth quadrant means object is below horizontal plane and in front of vertical plane. This is my object. Observer will be at infinite distance from the object. This distance is infinite. Rays from the observer are parallel with each other and they are perpendicular to the plane of projection. Hence this is known as orthographic projection. Clear? So on this vertical plane, the front view is going to obtain when observer is looking the object from the front. This is my front view. Okay? On this horizontal principal plane, observer is now looking the object from the top. Okay? Observer will able to see the object or not? Answer is no. Why? Because horizontal plane is in between observer and object. So we need to assume that horizontal plane is transparent. So if the horizontal plane is transparent, then on this transparent horizontal plane, object's top view is going to obtain. So from the position of observer, only front view is visible, top view is not visible. So for the easiness or for the comfort of the observer, we will tilt horizontal plane 90 degree in clockwise direction, so that top view is going to overlap with the front view but below the reference line. This overlapping is done below the reference line. So due to this overlapping, fourth angle projection method is not practically used. Right? So second angle, there are two questions important for this theory portion. Number one, why second and fourth angle projection method are not practically used? એનું reason છે this overlapping of front view and top view above the reference line and below the reference line respectively, and difference between first angle and third angle projection method. These two questions are repeatedly asked in GTU examination. Done?